Industry always needs the skilled people. The other side, all these institutions are creating the human resource which good academic prowess, but that talent and the industries demand talent are not meeting. So there is a gap. So we have to fill in that gap. For that reason, we just thought of putting a skill university on par with ISB. Many people would know and would have been the part of ISBs. And that skill university shall be on the international repute, which will only be governed and functioned by the industry houses, not by the government directly. That is our vision. When we had been to Davos, our Chief Minister has given a thought about it and was expressing this thought among the industry leaders about the skill university. And we are fortunate enough that many industry leaders who have a global repute have come forward to put in their corpus fund in the skill university on the lines of ISB. We are working on it. One is that initiative, what all you people require tomorrow, the skill which is needed for your industry. That skill what you need will be imparted in this skill university by the industry leaders itself, so that whenever you require that skill set, that employee will be on the job on the day one. There shall be no need for the training, and you won't be using any resources for them to get trained for 6 months or 1 year, and that will save especially the MSMEs, which will be having a productive use of them. That will be saving your finance, that shall be saving your resource power, that will be saving your time. So that at least 1 year or 6 months of your time is saved, and whatever the skill set you've been asking from the academia will be fulfilled by our skill university. That is first vision of ours. And second thing, many people would also be in terms of this information technology too. Now we are scaling up, and a wave and second wave of IT is coming up. Everybody are aware of it, artificial intelligence. And nobody will be spared. All verticals of the society will be affected by artificial intelligence. When that wave and the emerging technologies are coming forward before us, and we have to embrace it. How do we embrace it? That is the big question before us now, and that is the real reason. When we formed the government and we have seen tomorrow's onslaught of AI to every part and parcel of our life, so how do we equip ourselves? And see that in terms of the industry, if we really think about it, there are about 200 plus GCCs here in information technology. On the pharma side, we have so many GCCs, and many are going to come now. All these years, we have a great strength of making products. But as you know, the strength of USA and many European countries in terms of marketing and making the finished products by using most of our intellectual thought into their products, where in a crude way, if I can say, we are exporting dough to get a finished bread back to India with high price. Now the time has come. All our engineers especially have been doing the great content of coding. Almost all the companies coding is being done in India, especially in Hyderabad after Bangalore, And that coding was very, very useful in making the products. You take Microsoft, you take any company of information technology, most of the coding takes place here. If you take the fintech companies, most of the coding and the service is done back in Hyderabad. When you take most of the international reputed banks, all the banking backwork is done here in Hyderabad. Now with the advent of AI, slightly the coding becomes obsolete. Now all these engineers who have been employed, 2 lakh and above engineers who are employed in our most of the major firms here, or the medium firms or the small firms here, will face an issue tomorrow. For them, the AI is the most crucial and critical. So we have to raise them, we have to upskill them. For few people, we have to reskill them. And we have to show the avenues for getting the skill strength to make all our people to meet the global AI phenomena which is coming and which is already there in our place too. Many people, would have been experiencing the chat GPT, all the versions are going to take place, and the new companies have come who gives every information required, every text required, whatever things to be needed, at a tip of your finger in millionth of the time. So we have to equip them so that for them to get equipped working, especially for the medium, small and micro entrepreneurs, we on behalf of IT and also on behalf of industry, we just thought we would have one digital university. That digital university will be training all our people in terms of emerging technologies. One is AI, one is cyber security, data services, quantum. All these emerging technologies are taking place where we all should be getting equipped. And I see, most of the people who are here who are into these industries and different sorts of industries. The AI also will prevail, whether it may be the core industries too, in terms of human resource, in terms of technology, in terms of any vertical, if you see, the AI takes a prominent role. When we have seen the Y2K in 2000, our Indians were the first people who have done the programming, who were the first people to be there in US, who got equipped to have a solution for them. That's the real reason many large firms have employed the people from Hyderabad at a big level. Many people would have seen maybe the youngsters won't have been seen. But the same situation now, if we don't equip ourselves in terms of AI. And I was not meaning in terms of only AI in terms of information technology, but it will be spread to each and every vertical of our economy. And if we take back in terms of governance too, keeping that into aspect, initially when we had the first session of our assembly, we just thought about it, and our vision is to make Hyderabad future artificial intelligence capital. And first step what we have taken is, we have given space, about 200 acres of land, in the heart of Hyderabad city for creation of this AI city. I mean to say, AI city is not only a physical structure. It shall have the architecture, what is required by the AI city, which will house not only big AI firms. I mean to say, when MSME comes into picture, I'm just coming to that. First, it will have different schools, like which shall train them. AI school will be there. We will have a research facility. Lot many research institutions all over the globe have shown interest to come and share their premises in this coming AI city, and also see that, anyway, all the big players like Microsoft or Wipro or, Infosys will come and have their space in AI city, but we will keep a segment in the AI city for MSMEs, AI-oriented firms. And we shall see that. And tomorrow our vision would be, this AI city should produce products. So coming back, we will only be making products and we will be exporting our finished products there. That time, the brain drain took place. That is the real reason the companies have come. Now the reverse brain drain is taking place, and we would like to take the advantage of it. And we shall see that our state progress goes in the same way. And this is the vision of our, in terms of information technology, in terms of core industries too. This is our vision and our dream, and in times to come, we try to put our dream and vision. While we were in Switzerland, our Chief Minister and we made this voice among all our industry leaders, and the response was too interesting, too encouraging, and we don't go by ourselves. We are not technical guys. We are not non-technical guys. So we would literally take all the suggestions from the expertise and from the industry leaders to move forward. And coming down to, again, Madam, I would like to request the chairperson flow of Hyderabad chapter again, before I close my few remarks, that please come out with a tangible, meaningful suggestions which you can make to the government, because this is the right time, because MSME policy is on the annual. Before the policy comes to the floor of the Assembly, your suggestions will be deeply appreciated. Post policy, maybe, if your suggestions comes, it may be not so useful. Basically, we will be putting them into action. And we have lot many things in perspective to put forward on behalf of the state government, and that shall encourage MSME into a big level. And we are trying to create a fund for ourselves too, at a larger angle. I don't want to disclose it right now. That shall help basic industries, the core industries, and also MSMEs in a big level. The fund should be only be oriented for MSME policy, because funds are not required for the big firms, big companies. And secondly, if you have seen our Chief Minister's vision of three-layered industrial growth, and as you all people know, from city to outer ring road, from outer ring road to what we have been designing about RRR, regional ring road, Post-regional ring road, there is agrarian area, that is the farmers and agriculture is related. So what we thought about is from Hyderabad till outer ring road, we'll try to encourage the soft industries. When if you have seen that farmer city, now we are making it as net zero city. Net zero city is nothing but carbon emissions should be free. So we are just aiming for it, and net zero city, what Mr. Chief Minister recently was ascribing to. So outer ring road, within Hyderabad to outer ring road is one, urban, that will be for the soft industries. And from outer ring road to the regional ring road, which will have the gap of 40 to 50 acres, in and around outer ring road, which shall be connecting about 8 districts of the state. Shall be pushing the major industries there, and from outer regional ring road to all the periphery areas of our state, we shall be promoting the agri industries. This is our vision. So we're working on it, and at the same time, till date, as Telangana is a landlocked state, we don't have a port. From the day one, we've been working for a dry port. In couple of months from now, with the help of our central government initiative, 2 dry ports are coming, one towards the Bombay port, and we are working out which shall be useful in terms of access to the port in our erstwhile state, now with Andhra Pradesh state. So dry ports will help those industries who are exporting their products from here. And if you see, I've been a strong crusader, the people who are sitting here, and I request the chairperson also to deliberate on the issues of developing Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Many people over here may be having the financial or the resource capability or the strength required to promote their one arm over there in the Tier 2 or Tier 3 cities. So, keeping all these things into picture, because many people over here over the past 6-7 months being into this ministry have been seeing, everybody would be looking for a small piece of land, a promotion of their industry, or making a request to encourage them only in Hyderabad. We want to make all parts of Telangana other Hyderabad. Every part of our Telangana should be developed, because you find the similar skill sets which are required by industry, even in the remote parts of Telangana, because we are mostly a highly educated state. Skills are there. And you people should really exploit their skill and see that there is a win-win situation between industry and also providing employment. This is our way forward. Hopefully, all the issues what I have been mentioning about here will be discussed, will be deliberated in a day-long symposium, and hope the state gets the best and meaningful suggestions from your side. With this, I would like to conclude. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for addressing the gathering today Your insightful address has left us inspired and motivated. We deeply appreciate your presence and valuable contribution to our event. I request the past chairpersons of Flow and Y-Flow Hyderabad, Flow Gardening Body member, Ms. Lubaina Shapurwala, to join for a picture with the chief guest on the dais.
And our government is committed for our state progress in terms of our industrial growth, in terms of our information technologies progress, in terms of the growth in each and every sector of our governance. That's the real reason we just thought the continuation of the policies are important. Even though we fight on political ideologies, the ultimate goal and aim of each and every political executive is to see that the state progress is very important and vital. And maybe the chairperson of the nation would truly appreciate if you look back from 90s, when the globalization has started taking place. The reforms started taking shape. Fortunately, we were there in the government then, and we started the reforms in a rightful manner. Incidentally, the Congress party regime was here. The Congress party regime was at center too. We took it in a very positive stride, and we began our journey post-globalization. In fact, I'm proud to say that the state of affairs now in IT, which has started in the year 1992, we were the first ones who carried and saw the global demand for IT over a period of 30 to 40 years will grow multifold. In 1992, we laid the foundation for a software technology park of India. And that where we started our innings. And over a period of time, many governments have come and gone. We were there for a couple of years from 1992, and from 94, for a decade, other parties' government was there. They carried the policies in a rightful spirit. After that, we came to the government from 2004 till 2014. We carried with lot more vigor, and 2014 to 2023, even though the other party government was there was the continuation of the policies. That's the real reason we have been seeing our GSDP growth at the most highest level. And our point here too, the intention of our people in Telangana and the spirit of Telangana people which have carved the state of Telangana, we have to continue for the progress of this state. And we don't have any, lot many ideas to immediately stop the policies which have been made by the earlier government. We were categorical enough to say, our Chief Minister in many forums have literally said that all the positive policies, progressive policies, will be carried on, even though the other government, which is from the different political ideology, was in power, we would carry forward. And now we are committed for it. And I guarantee all the MSME entrepreneurs who are sitting here, who would like to contribute to the progress of our state. We are a industry-friendly government. We would run on the advice of entrepreneurs. Our policy measures tomorrow will be in accordance and consonance to take a positive note of what you people need and frame the policies. And we are guaranteeing you, at any cost, we don't compromise on certain issues if it is related to the state progress. If somebody comes in between or try to regress the state growth in terms of our economy or in progress or in welfare, we won't literally tolerate that aspect, and we would be positively be carrying the policy initiatives which will render to whatever the needs which has been required. The other day I had an interaction with Ms. Priya Gazdar in my office. She was literally telling few issues which are concerning with flow, especially, that too in the state of Telangana and in Hyderabad. We take a sensitive note of those issues, and we would take everybody into confidence and try to see that all the issues which are concerning to the growth and development of your chapter, especially the medium, small and micro entrepreneurs field, will be taken into consideration. That is our promise and that is our guarantee. Coming back to what this government would be doing, what is our vision?
On this first sitting of 18th Lok Sabha, which is a solemn...
People who already had some patent, they also have to be encouraged by the state. For them and for their convenience, deliberations are going on among our official circles that how it would be if we give the lease policy as one of our MSME policy formulation. This is one aspect where I think this one day the symposium of this would also deliberate on that and give us the feedback. Accordingly, we would be driving our MSME policy. And secondly, when it comes to skill, I'm proud to say that the Hyderabad and Telangana have sufficient skills. We have enough skill set to each sector of our industry. That's the real reason many people from all over the globe are coming and putting their corporations or offices or their establishments here. To enhance that skill power and to also see that the emerging technologies which are taking place at a major level, we would like to take that instances of emerging technologies taking the place at the highest esteem, and our government is trying to put a skill university, not only in terms of information technology, in terms of the